Week 4 of the BCFC is in the books, and what a great weekend of football it was. Now, let's look ahead to Week 5 in the BCFC. Hi, I'm Adam Cordick, host of Touchdown BC, and your weekly host for BCFC game previews. This week in Nanaimo, the 3-1 Langley Rams take on the 2-2 VI Raiders. We talked with the Rams head coach, Khari, and got his thoughts on his team's performance this past weekend against the Valley Huskers and what he expects from the VI Raiders. Coach, your team now has won 3 games in a row. This past weekend, you defeated the Valley Huskers 41-16. What are your thoughts on your team's performance?
It was good. We finished strong. We just have to capitalize when we have opportunity to score touchdowns instead of field goals. Tiernan Dockery had a great game, but we need to turn those 3 points into 7 points more often than not. So that's something for us to focus on moving forward. But I was happy with their energy and effort.
Coach, your team seems to win by committee. Both quarterbacks have shown they can win games. You have different running backs step up each game and have multiple receivers you can target. You must be impressed with the depth your team has showed at the skilled positions.
I'm very impressed. I mean, I think that's something that we have to rely upon and we have to be able to use all of them. There's only so many plays in a game, but it's up to us as a coaching staff to use everybody's talent, so it definitely helps in terms of game planning.
Now to this weekend, you visit the VI Raiders on Saturday. What can you expect in that game?
It's going to be a physical game. It always is with them, and it's always tough to play in Caledonia. We just have to be disciplined, be prepared to match their intensity and surpass it. And execute. Everybody has to execute their job. So it's going to be a great game. It's going to be a great battle. I respect that organization and coaches. So it's going to be fun.
That is Khari, head coach of the Langley Rams. Thanks, Coach. Good luck this weekend, and we'll talk to you again next week. We also caught up with head coach of the VI Raiders, Jerome Erdman, and talked to him about his team's performance in a loss to the Sun this past weekend, and got his thoughts on the Raiders' upcoming game against the Rams. Coach Erdman, thanks for joining us.
No problem.
Coach, this past weekend, your team came out very strong in the first half, but unfortunately lost to the Sun 37-19. What are your thoughts on that game?
I thought for parts of the game we played really, really well. Even going into the fourth quarter, midway through the fourth quarter, we were down 8. Then we had a punt block that really kind of killed us. But we showed some good things. At times we moved the ball well offensively. I thought our defense played a really, really good game. They held them in check for almost the entire game, eliminated the big plays. I was really impressed with what Coach Hawking did. Offensively, we just got to be more consistent. One of the pratfalls of having a young quarterback, but he did a lot of good things. But like I said, we just got to be more consistent.
I know you want to win every game you play, but your team showed that they could compete with the best of the BCFC. Can you take any solace in that?
You know, like most coaches, we hate moral victories. A loss is a loss. But you are right. I think our players know now that we can compete. You know, there was a lot of challenges going up there, as there always is, just like they do having coming down. It's a long bus trip going up there and with a young team, and for a lot of them that's their first real long bus trip, you know, all leaving 6:45 in the morning and then playing at 7. And I thought they handled it really well. You know, it was a learning experience for us. We did take some things away. Number one, that we can hang with the big dogs, and number 2, that we still got a lot of work to do. Kelowna is a very good football team, just like every other team. They're very well coached, but they know that they can compete.
Now looking to this Saturday, your team hosts the highly potent offense of the Langley Rams. What can you expect in that game?
I know their offensive coordinator very well, Sean Olsen. He's a great football coach, very, very good. We expect to have our hands full defensively against them. Like you said, they've been on a bit of roll after losing the first game to West Shore, and they've been getting better and better each week. It's going to be a real challenge for us.
That is Jerome Erdman, head coach of the VI Raiders. Thanks, Coach. Good luck this weekend, and we'll talk to you again next week. Well, there you have it. If you are in the Nanaimo area, that game is this Saturday. Kickoff is at 2 p.m. at Caledonia Park. For more coverage of the BCFC, follow each team's Twitter account and also the BCFC's Twitter account at BCFC_media. Thanks for watching. See you next week and enjoy the games.